Hi, welcome to this episode. So in our previous episode, we designed our admin's single page, which allows the admin to see the details of an article. So in this video, what we are going to work on is the edit page. So that page will allow the administrator to edit an existing article. So by either clicking on the edit right below a single article, or by clicking on this icon which is available on the content page. So, and this is the layout we have for the admin. Basically, this page is just like the page we use to create an article. So that's the admin's dashboard form we had. So we just have to copy this same form and then change it to bring up whatever content the article has. So we refill the form with the article's existing content, and that's what the edit page does. So what we will do, and if we look at our design here, the only difference is this image aspect here, which is supposed to contain the existing image. Otherwise, the rest is just like the form used to create articles. So let's go ahead and take our admin dashboard page. So if you remember, if you go on the dashboard, this page is the same as the one we want now. The only difference is we are going to add an image here. So we'll take that page and create our page now. So before that, let me add a link here. So the edit, so we'll call it admin edit admin content, so that we know this is to edit the content, because we also have admin edit, which is to edit an admin actually. So admin content edit.php. So once we have that, it means from our single page. So if I go back to the content, click on any article, we are on the single. If I click here, it should take me to editing the page. So I think I should also update here these edit buttons to contain this link. So the edit buttons are available on the admin dashboard content page, where we have the articles like this. So right somewhere here, so we have the edit. So what I will go is I will select all the edits. Let me even do this. So all the edits, I want to catch them by using Ctrl D, and then I'll paste like this. So it should be applied all over the place. So it means right on the content page, we can also click on edit, and then we'll be headed at the admin content edit page. So since the page does not exist now, this is the time for us to go ahead and create it. So, and like I said, to create it, we'll just make a duplicate of the admin dashboard, which contains a form used to add articles. So we just duplicate it and then change the name, and this time around we are going to call it edit articles. So the article's name will come there. So the article's title, will be here. So once that's done, we have the content the same. So instead of create new post, it is going to be edit post. So it is going to be edit, and then I'll make column, and then in front of it I will write the article we are editing, the title of that article. Alright, so the rest is that we'll just pre-populate the article's content. Basically that's it. So here, instead of new title here, it is going to be first articles content. So that's basically, we are going to fetch it and then bring it back, and that's all. The short description is going to be here and so on. So instead of save new post, we have our caption here, which is apply changes. So we're going to do it, apply changes. So here now, when it comes to the cover, so we can use a simple table if we want to have that style of having the image at the right side. So a table of 1 row and 2 columns. The first column will contain the input, and the second column will contain the image. So we're going to have an image tag, and the source is going to be inside images / so img 1.jpeg. So that's it. So by doing so, when we reload, we should have the same thing. So here too, we could constrain the image by saying width, let's say 120 pixels. So this time around, since it is an attribute to value, we don't need to specify the unit, either pixels or not. So it's just an attribute, and this is it. So basically, that's all you need to do. So one thing I'm looking at here is I can see that this field's label is not well aligned with the image. So I could just bring it in the TD that contains the label, the input field, right, like this, so that they all start at the same level, right? So this looks a bit better. So this is it. We are done with the edit page like that. So once we start programming it, we'll now be able to pre-populate the content and know how we handle the submission of this kind of forms, the edit forms. So this brings us to the end of this episode on the creation of our edit page, admin's page used to edit articles. So I hope you've been enjoying it so far, and if so, please kindly consider liking and subscribing.